to be my light is so strong. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, have you ever thought about your relations with the price? Let's consider a pineapple. The first ever person to try a pineapple, the European person to try pineapple, was Christopher Columbus. This noble gentleman, or some of these if you like, it depends on which picture you like more. So he was startled by the grandeur, the texture and the taste of the pineapple all at once, and he decided to take them with him to Europe. But it proved to be very difficult to transport pineapples, and because of the complicated logistics, it turned out to be very, very pricey. This fruit was favorite fruit of Ekaterina II and Charles II of England. Actually, pineapple was so expensive that only monarchs could afford them for a long period of time. And one pineapple could cost a lot, and its popularity grew by degree and very fast, and so fast that Earl of Dunmore didn't hesitate to put a pineapple on his mansion. This is an actual mansion, you can find it in Ireland if you're interested. It's called Dunmore, D-U-N-M-O-R-E. You can Google it. So, in current prices, one pineapple would cost around 300,000 rubles, just for one. So, a big luxury. But by the 19th century, the growth of plantations, number of plantations, and cheaper transportation made prices to plummet. And after that, pineapples fell from the grace. This little story can show us the rise and fall of pineapple, can show us how our tastes and price are connected. For the most part of the history of mankind, prices were equivalent to good quality. You couldn't get good stuff easily and cheaply because of the manual labor and transportation costs, just to name a few. So this idea was stuck in our mind for a long period of time, and Industrial Revolution changed it a lot. Not the idea, but the concept itself. Industrial Revolution brought us cheaper means of production and transportation. And so what we got was good quality food, good quality goods, sounds cheap, rather valuable goods, but at a very low price. But the idea stuck in our head, and while cost of production and transportation declined, so did our appreciation for cheap things. There is one experiment that can show vividly how it is described usually. It involved a group of people into a bottle of wines. It was wine tasting. So one was cheap, another expensive. A group of people tasted wine as regularly, and after that they started to give in their opinions about the wine. And all of them preferred expensive wine. They vindicated their decision by its rich taste and beautiful smell, exquisite smell and lingering aftertaste. The aftertaste of wealth, I suppose. The truth is, little did they know that the scientists left the labels unchecked, but swapped the contents of the bottles. So what they got was cheap wine in the expensive bottle and expensive wine in a cheap bottle. The result of this is that people who praised expensive wine were praising actually the cheap one. So this shows us that it's not the price that matters, but our perception of the price. So if we look closer, there is another experiment that shows when we drink expensive wine, or supposedly expensive wine, a part of our brain called medial orbitofrontal cortex shows stronger work that exhibits the fact that we're enjoying the process. This area is related to pleasant taste and pleasant smells. If you feel bothered by this problem, there actually may be a cure to it. It is the mind of a child. Children don't have the notion of price. They perceive it differently. They are not that interested in the price itself. They won't go after, I'd say, caviar, the eggs of fish. But they would be rather very startled by the eggs of chicken, which are very cheap. And the fact that you give a child an artisan, handmade toy made by the vegan monks in Tibet, he or she may still appreciate the box it came in. So the thing is, it's not the price that makes the value, or makes expensive thing expensive or cheap thing cheap. It's our perception of it. And we can turn our sight and our mind inward and judge not by the price we see on the price tag, but rather by the value it gives to us. Thank you.